I wrote a 10-minute skit for a 5-minute thing, so thanks. And my first joke was going to be about how I went to the haircut person and she gave me a butch cut and I look like I'm an effeminate man who looks like a masculine woman. And then I realized 5 minutes before I left home today, wait a minute, this isn't a butch cut, this is my normal haircut. What does that tell you? No, so I have no way to lead this off, obviously, because that joke kind of plummeted, but, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So I'm just going to go into my second joke, which was, Facebook has got to be the worst invention for mankind. Like, the worst invention. And I was watching Dr. Phil yesterday. Please do not ask me why I was watching Dr. Phil. And it was this woman on Dr. Phil complaining about how relationships are ruined because there's no privacy because of Facebook. And I'm sitting there in the break room, at my job, in my work clothes, after working 6 hours pushing grocery carts for $7.25 an hour. And I'm going, wow, lots of middle Americans must have a, middle-class Americans, I need to be careful here. Lots of middle-class Americans must have secrets that I don't know about because, God. And then I kind of thought about it for a while, and I went, I can understand that. But Facebook has got to be the worst thing because of just how ironic it can turn people's lives. And I'm going to tell you a story here, and I promise it's at least going to be somewhat humorous to people who understand irony, which is not like rain on your wedding day. And the story is, I know this girl from New York. I only know her on Facebook. I've never met her. I've never even talked to her in the real world, you know, or any sort of vocal thing. She has a boyfriend. She's probably an 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. She's pretty good looking. And that's awkward for me enough because, let's face it here, ladies, I'm worth a 6 probably, but that's alright. Thanks. Dude. Thanks. I'm sorry. Ow!
Come on, Top Gun.
No, and anyway, she joins one of those Facebook groups that's like, it's something like, we're sick of listening to your relationship updates, stop posting status updates, you're stupid, stop doing that. And then right after that, she quotes something her boyfriend says, and then says, I love you to my boyfriend. Yeah, and, you know, all I did was I stood there for probably 5 minutes. I sat in my chair, mouth gaped open, just going, where was I going with that? That was the joke. I'm sitting there, so I decide, well, that's enough of that. I go on and I type in, wow, you joined a group that says don't post things about relationships, and then you posted something about your relationship. She got pissed. She got pissed at me because I said that. So I spent the next 8 hours, you know, because comments on Facebook aren't automatic and aren't instant messaging or whatever, explaining to her that that's irony, and it's, again, not like rain on your wedding day, but I don't know what goes through people's minds when they update Facebook, but I realized that about at this time, it should probably be a requirement for joining college, because let's face it here, when you go into a school classroom like this, if you were to turn everyone's laptops around, you'd see that 9 out of 10 of the laptops on Facebook and the other 1 out of 10's on RedTube. And that guy, you don't know about that guy, because that guy's a really weird guy, but he's sitting there he's always got his headphones in on, you know, Motherless or RedTube or whatever, and he always sets the grade curve. How is this guy doing this? I'm honest to God think this guy's got a time machine or something, because he's setting the grade curve, and I study my ass off and pay attention in class, and I get a C. Oh, I'm going to fail college. This is why I don't pay attention. Was that a 2-minute?
No, that's it's good. I got nothing, I had nothing for that.
It was
20 seconds now. I just took up 10, so we'll give you 30. There's 30.
It was a 20-second mark?
It was 30, but I just took up 10 seconds by trying to...
There's another 10.
I'm basically done with my jokes here, but she's doing weird symbols at me. She needs to identify these before she starts the meeting.
I thought about that. I probably should have.
Okay, keep in mind, this is her 30 seconds. It has nothing to do with 30, but keep in mind, that's...
It was like this.
I was thinking something completely different.
I went like this. Did you see me too? I was like, I'm not going to go that route. It's more like that the exits are on this.
It's like run for it.
Right. Exactly.
Just drop the mic from it.
Okay, you got 30 seconds.
Anyway, the point is, there's some douchebag who sets all the grade curves, and if you want to go and just kick his ass, all you have to do is make sure that his browser history is a lot of red tube in it. And I had a good closing joke, but of course I forgot that after I said that last thing I said. So I'm just going to reiterate what I said last week. KFC has a chicken sandwich. A chicken sandwich that's 2 chicken with bacon and cheese in the middle. No bread. I almost bought it to show you all, but then I realized I don't want to die tonight from a heart attack. So here I am. Anyway, but